Always Sometimes Monsters is a bit of a life simulator where you play as a writer. The game starts with you choosing a character and then choosing that character's boyfriend or girlfriend, and then it smacks you with life. You lose your job, your partner leaves you, you're evicted from your apartment, and you get a wedding invite to guess whose wedding. And you spend the 9.5 hours of this game trying to get to that wedding. Being broke and now homeless, doing this is no easy feat, so it's up to you to get from city to city by helping out characters around the world, or you could just straight up buy a bus ticket. Either way, it's day in and day out grind of hustling. You can get a job chopping up animals or tofu, do odd jobs around the city for a few dollars, or invest in sandwich stocks at the bacon shop. But there's much more fun to be had in solving the problems of the town and its inhabitants. The game does a great job of making the day-to-day grind feel real, of finally thinking you almost have enough to pay rent and then realizing, right, I have to eat. Spending my day's worth of work money on some food so I can fall asleep. And while sleeping, you'll occasionally have a dream about your ex, indicating you may not quite be over them. And your intentions for arriving to this wedding might not be so pure, or maybe they are, it's up to you. The game is full of choice. From writing about your day before you go to sleep, to making choices around the world to get on people's good side so that they'll scratch your back later on, while at the same time making sure a choice you make for one person doesn't affect another. The game isn't in your face about choices mattering, but every once in a while I got smacked with the realization that if I made a different choice earlier, the solution to get to the next town probably wouldn't have worked. This cycle of rise and grind continues through all 9.5 hours, just with different towns and different jobs that feel as tedious as they would in real life, so the game does a great job at immersing you into its world. However, I feel the game overstays its welcome a bit. There's a section in the middle where the game wants you to get involved in politics for a town I had no connection to and I didn't care for. This town is when I really started to get bored with the grind of getting through the day-to-day with this game, and just saved up for a bus ticket as fast as I could, ignored its problems, and left to the next town. A town a little more interesting, but still, I was over the gameplay and grind, so I rushed through getting out of this section as well, trying to get to this wedding as fast as I could. Performance-wise, I did run into a crash every couple of hours, and the game would freeze up for a few seconds every now and then, but nothing too annoying to deal with. Despite overstaying its welcome, Always Sometimes Monsters does a great job at feeling alive. The world feels lived in, immerses you, and makes you think about yourself in ways few video games do. It's worth picking up and playing through, but I don't believe it's best played in one sitting or even two like I try to do. I give Always Sometimes Monsters a 7 out of 10